I forgot my tackle box, so I don't have a knife to cut up the skipjack. I've got a little rod out trying to cut that I can put on hold. Not on the skipjack, not this side skipjack. But if I catch a little bluegill, I'll put that on the thing. Oh yeah, I think I'll do that probably. Is that a clip of the catfish flapping with his meaning? Might as well let me show into the camera. Now this is a pretty big night crawler right here. Yeah, keep an eye on this radar. I may have to call it quits earlier than I want to. This spot, it's a pretty long walk to the truck. 300 yards. Electronics and water don't mix. About to roll my ankle on our rock. Part of my worm out there. Part of it. You guys can't see it, but there's a snag in the water over here. I'm just throwing this thing up around the snag. See if I can catch it. Yeah, I mean relatively waterproof, but, or I guess I should say stuff's kind of water resistant, nothing's really waterproof. Stuff I have. But it is more resistant to water than streaming on my cell phone, iPad out here. Those two things won't really get wet. Alright, so a drum and a cap. Not bad. A little bluegill rod. And it's like on the bottom. Purpose and left them laying in the dining room. Not on top of it today. That's a good point, man. They don't feel very big yet. Been running at me though. That's a good takedown. Well, because he's not big. He's another drum. Yeah. Decent size little drum. Got 2 fish. Finally gonna show one to the camera. That could be bait too if I had run. I imagine since it's this time of year, you're probably pretty exhausted. That was a pretty big takedown for just a little pound and a half drum. We just finished state testing the fields. We just passed that. I think JD took his test last week. Small group test stage. A lot of time there. Reading on the test, or if they're just doing extra time in small group. Either way, it's a lot. It takes forever to get it done. There it is. Yep. Actually, one portion of that line is getting pretty darn close to it. There's one like kind of severe little cell in there that I can see. This looks like light stuff. Actually, football. He got done with baseball 2 weeks ago, and now he has 2 weeks of spring training for football. So this week was week 1, and next week will be week 2. I think it's just 2 weeks for spring training. So, finished one, went right into the other. I think he had a week off in between, if I remember right. But everything just kind of runs together, so. So if the storms come, they should come from where we're looking. And well, a little south of there too, so kind of to the left, behind these trees. We'll try to keep an eye out.
Coach is now following.
Thank you for that follow. Goo-goo? Goo-goo. Thanks for the follow, Goo-goo. Probably should show that more trees. The hook's really too big, but I guess I could throw that center one out with an eye crawler on there too. Like a bird and everything. may not get a hookup, but it won't hurt to put it out there. Since this gonna be stormy anyway, we just won't worry about it. I might have been a little delayed there, but I think I just answered it. So don't worry about it. Yeah, school is almost out for us. I say almost. I think our last day is like May 22nd, something like that, so it's not too far away. That is true. There's nothing like the feeling of running your boat down the river, running away from a storm. Getting for your birthday. Early. I thought our state was one of the earlier ones.
Militarysecrets is now following.
Yes, I wasn't sure how to say it. That's probably. Yeah, once you get past like spring break and testing, it's over.
Snapper only underscore is now following.
Thank you for that. I was thinking about this. You guys, this GPS that we have is not the best at showing us everything in our activity feed. So if you guys post if you post a watch streak or something like that, I apologize if we don't ever shout that out because we don't see it on this side. So I apologize for that. You know, sometimes people share their watch streak, but it doesn't show up. So if we miss it, it's not on purpose. Fishing primarily for catfish today. Now Now, the carp tournament starts next week. I'm hoping that our carp are finished spawning by then and start biting. Because this past weekend they didn't bite. We took one of JD's friends out trying to get him a carp. We got no carp bites. We caught plenty of channel cats, but no carp. I saw you posted a picture not too long ago about the recent fish. Yeah, feel free to post those pics. Really look at them. That's another thing we got to do. It's been windy, so we haven't been out on either of the boats, the little boat or the big boat. Also, the big boat, I want to get it serviced. I want to get the oil changed and the lower pump changed out and all that before we take it out. So I've got to get it to the guy next town over. Just have it no time. I saw a couple. What's up, Lockhart? How you doing? So the Rome is one of those places I'd like to go eventually. I just don't like flying.
Aussie Titan just resubscribed for 32 months.
32 months in a row with this guy. Big support. Pretty good. Caught 2 drum and a catfish. A channel cat. Hoping to catch a few more before the storms get in here. It's going all right. I forgot my tackle box, so I don't have my knife to cut my cut bait. So this is the cut bait that I have. This is a big skipjack. But I can't cut it because I don't have my knife. It's too big to fill out their holes. So we're just not putting it out there. I guess I could try to get one of these rocks and do it like a baby. Chop it up. Yeah, thought about, teeth. Teeth are pretty good at cutting things, but I really don't put that in my mouth. I don't flip that out of context. Although if I got a strong enough rod to throw it out there. But I really probably could use a rock around here and kind of work through it. Ozzy finds interesting ways to use little clips like that. If I had some mono, extra mono, I could cut it with that mono. That would work. I'll do some more in the bank here. Did see a pretty sharp guy. This rock right here would work. Natives. plastic or cut in the fish? They'll bunch the rods at the same time. Goodness. Very good. Off the camera. This is a pretty large chunk, but got some up. That's an oily fish right there. Pretty disgusting. Pretty stinky too. What's up, Joe? How's it going? Not one. Pretty big chunk. But when you're cutting with a rock, being super precise is not enough. But hey, we're wanting a big fish anyway, so a big fish. Big bait equals big fish. Yeah, chunk hit like a bowling ball. Boosh. Fresh trawler on. See if we can get enough fish. Still with me. Red and one more. Cool deal right too. little bit. Just to drop it in. Great. At least until this storm rains down. Up until then, I'm going to be just great. I did the thing. Answered the question. I think I'm not enough food. Let's go fish. We got throwbacks to the old games today. I've played the Galaxy game or